Okay, so once you get logged in, you're going to start with lesson one and you're going to do the first activity. So the first activity is number gym. So I'm going to go ahead and go through number gym and I will be right back to show you what the next one is. Okay, so I went through number gym and I Zearned it. So now I'm going to click on done. And it's going to show me that I have completed number gym. So I'm going to go to my next activity, which is Discovery Canyon, and I'm going to click start. This is just my first activity that I have completed. I have not completed my whole lesson. One activity is not a lesson. Remember, there's 4 activities in each lesson. So I'm going to go and do my Discovery Canyon, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just earned my Discovery Canyon. So now I'm going to click Done, and I have finished my second activity. My third activity in my lesson one is going to be the math chat. This is where a teacher comes on the screen and kind of reviews what we have talked about in math. This is why it's so important that you stay caught up with the lesson that we are on. Right now, we're on lesson 11, and some of you guys are on lesson 1 in Zearn. We started Zearn a little bit late, so you will be doing lesson 6 today in your math rotations. So I don't want you much more behind than you already are. So it's very important that you get caught up today. So please work hard during these 40 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and complete my math chat now, and then I will be right back. Actually, I want to show you a couple different things about the math chat before I get started with my math chat. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of it. Okay, so if you do not have headphones, that's okay because you're at home. If you were at school, we would want you to have your headphones. The notes, I have not provided you with those notes, but if you click here, they come up in a different tab and you can follow along on your notes. And or you can print them out at home if you'd like to, but it's not necessary. They are not mandatory for you to have. And then you would not really need a pencil unless you want to. You can write it down on a piece of paper, your um your notes if you want. But remember, they are right here if you want to use them or if your parents want you to use them, but you do not have to unless your parents are asking you to. They're a good way to follow along and to keep up. So you may want to think about it, but you're always going to click yes, you have these 3 things. All right, so it's going to ask you a question and then you're going to answer it and then you're going to hit enter. And you're going to do this for the whole entire math chat. And then when you get to the end, it's going to be the end of this third activity. So I'll be back when I get done. See you in a few minutes. All right, guys, so I made it through the math chat and I did a good job. So I Zearned it again. So now I'm going to click done and I'm done with my third activity. It's taking a minute. So I'm going to go to my fourth activity and the last activity for this lesson. The last activity for every lesson is called the Tower of Power, and that is where you are going to show me what you know and how well you learned the lesson.